As you guys already know, that strange, massive, and mature galaxies discovered soon after the Big Bang have challenged everything we know about the universe and its beginning. But now, something even more strange has been discovered. New images from the James Webb Telescope have revealed some unexpected massive objects just a few billion years after the Big Bang, and scientists say that some of these objects are giant galaxies. But some other objects are far more bizarre than predicted by our standard cosmic model. After this big discovery, recently scientists have revealed some shocking things about the universe in a new research paper. In a recent research paper, scientists dropped another bombshell. They suggest that the James Webb Telescope's observations go against the idea that the universe began with the Big Bang. Instead, they propose a theory backed by Harrimein's holographic framework. This idea suggests that a black hole within a larger universe created our own. Imagine looking back in time with a powerful telescope and seeing not just distant stars, but colossal structures that challenge everything we thought we knew about cosmic history. So what has the James Webb Telescope discovered recently? Lior Shamir, an associate professor at Kansas State University, has some worrying things to say about the current discoveries made by the James Webb Telescope. He said, James Webb Telescope provided deep images of the very early universe, but instead of showing an infant early universe, it showed large and mature galaxies. If the Big Bang happened as scientists initially believed, these galaxies are older than the universe itself. But wait, there's something even more astonishing that has recently come to light. A new claim by Professor Lior Shamir has taken the discussion in a completely different direction. He says that data from the James Webb Space Telescope provides strong evidence, suggesting that the entire universe might actually be spinning. That's right. The entire universe may have a large-scale rotation, something that would completely change how we perceive the cosmos. If this is true, it would challenge one of the most fundamental assumptions in modern cosmology, the idea that the universe has no overall direction or rotation. Some scientists are even proposing an extreme possibility. What if the universe is actually a giant spinning black hole? It sounds like science fiction, but there is real observational data that suggests this might not be as far-fetched as it seems. According to Professor Lior Shamir's analysis, almost all galaxies in the early universe appear to be rotating in the same direction. This is not what we would expect if the universe had no overall spin. When astronomers analyzed the spin of galaxies in the early universe, they found something unusual. Instead of spinning in completely random directions as one would expect, these galaxies seemed to follow a pattern. Their rotational directions were not entirely chaotic, but appeared to be aligned in a specific way, which could indicate that the entire universe itself has some form of angular momentum. Professor Lior Shamir said, there is a significant imbalance. Up to 50% more galaxies appear to be swirling in one direction than in the other. This difference is so clear that even a non-expert could notice it just by looking at the images. Shamir suggests that this strange pattern could mean that the universe itself was born spinning. In other words, from the very beginning, the cosmos may have had a built-in rotational motion just like a spinning top. If this is true, it could completely change our understanding of how the universe formed and evolved. To support this idea, Shamir's team measured the redshift in more than 30,000 galaxies. The results were astonishing. The further back in time they looked, the larger the imbalance in galaxy rotation became. This means that in the universe's earliest stages, galaxies were even more strongly aligned in their rotational direction. This is something that cannot be easily explained by current cosmological models. If these findings hold up under further scrutiny, they could force scientists to rethink the fundamental nature of the universe. It may even point to physics beyond Einstein's theories. Scientists are now rushing to explore this mystery further, because it could reveal something fundamental about the universe that we've overlooked for centuries. Some researchers even suggest that our entire universe might be inside a massive, spinning black hole. If this is true, space and time could work in ways we don't yet fully understand. The idea that our universe might reside within a black hole dates back to Albert Einstein's groundbreaking theory of general relativity. This theory states that massive objects, such as stars, can distort space-time, creating what we experience as gravity. Black holes are cosmic regions where gravity is so intense that even light cannot escape it. Black holes are formed when massive stars explode due to their own gravity. Once they collapse, they form an infinitely dense point known as the singularity, which is surrounded by an event horizon, which is the boundary beyond which nothing can escape. Now, the interesting part comes when we consider the possibility that our entire universe could exist within the confines of a black hole. Theoretical physicists such as Nikodem Poplawski have proposed models in which our Big Bang, the event that created our universe, may have been the result of the collapse of a massive star in a parent universe. This would mean that our universe is inside a black hole in another, larger universe. When stuff like matter and energy get pulled into a black hole, it could potentially pop out on the other side in a completely different place, possibly in a different universe. This exit point is what scientists call a white hole. Picture it like this. A black hole and a white hole are like two ends of a tunnel, and this tunnel is called an Einstein-Rosen bridge, or more commonly, a wormhole. It's like a shortcut through space and time. Theoretical physicist Nikodem Poplawski from Indiana University suggested an intriguing idea. He proposed that when a massive star collapses and forms a black hole at the same time on the other end of the wormhole, a whole new universe could be born from the white hole. It's a concept that stretches our imagination and raises profound questions about the nature of our cosmos. In this theory, the singularity at the center of a black hole in the original universe could have given rise to the Big Bang, creating our observable universe. This idea provides an interesting perspective on the nature of the universe and the possible interconnectedness of multiple universes. However, it's vital to remember that this is a speculative theory, and scientists are still exploring it. But in a recent study, scientists have claimed that the newly discovered strange galaxies of the James Webb Telescope prove this speculative theory. The new Webb image hints that our universe may be a giant black hole. This concept challenges our fundamental beliefs about the cosmos and opens up a whole new realm of possibilities. Perhaps our universe is just one tiny part of something much larger, just as a black hole is merely a speck in the vastness of space. The Webb telescope's findings are not just shaking up the scientific community. They're reshaping our entire perception of the universe. It's a reminder that there's still so much we don't know, waiting to be uncovered by the curious eyes of our powerful telescopes.